Hey everyone, much blessings to you all. So I have a very important message that I feel like I must share with others. Normally I don't share these kind of experiences, but I felt I need to share this with others as this message is very urgent. At the start of December 2024, I received a vision, and what was shown to me was a UFO invasion. At the start of the vision, the sky was dark and cars were falling from the sky. Then came out massive dark silver UFO ships, multiple of them. They seem to have come out of some invisible barrier or invisible portal in the sky. As the ships exposed themselves in the sky, there was chaos. They came pretty low to the surface level and they were flying very fast, chaotic, and humans were running away from it as the UFO ships were aggressively beaming up humans into their ships, beaming them up into their ships without the humans' consent. The UFOs were abducting as many humans as they could right out in the open for all to see. Humans were getting pulled up into the ships very, very quickly. The color of the beam they were using to abduct people was a light red color. Honestly, this felt like humans were being harvested and whoever was in those ships were malevolent. And it seems this event is done at a specific time during the end times. I want to make this clear. This was not Project Bluebeam. If it was Project Bluebeam, then it would have been shown that they were using holographic technology to stage the UFO attack. What was shown in this vision is a different event to Project Bluebeam. Two different events, but possibly, maybe interconnected. I don't know. They were real ships that were abducting people, not holograms. I believe this UFO invasion is not a random one, but it's actually a planned, staged event by the hidden hand and global elite operating on Earth. Many of them are already the aliens or the hybrids that are already here on Earth, underground and amongst us, that can shapeshift and look like humans, however it works. And those that have opened the true sight of the inner spirit eye can see their true forms, or those who have the divine light operating within them to its full potential, or the benevolent divine light awakened through them in every single moment, instead of just laying dormant, but has to be fully embodied in every single moment, then that itself can also see everything. It's all interconnected. So, whether it was human hybrids or a non-human species in the UFO ships, I believe they're still a part of the same sinister group on Earth pulling the strings of the world from the shadows. I believe this event is orchestrated by the hidden hand to try get closer to their goal of manifesting the technocratic New World Order, One World Order program, the AI takeover, and depopulation agenda. As always, they use the problem, reaction, solution method. So, they create the problem, for example, a staged UFO invasion done by the elite on Earth. Then they get the reaction. The reaction comes out of the people. People cry for intervention. I guess you could say desperate for solutions, desperate for help. So then that's when the elite come in with the fake solutions and the false saviors. It's a planned solution that's getting people closer to digital enslavement, transhumanism, the digital age, the technocratic New World Order, all that. To clarify, it seems they'll use real UFO ships, not holograms, to stage a planned invasion that actually abducts humans. And I assume the media will be pushing the idea that it's a real invasion from some random alien species. But what they won't tell you is that the aliens or human hybrids who are already on Earth are behind the planned staged invasion. Problem, reaction, solution. Using it as a scare tactic to stop humans from waking up to their true potential and to make humans more compliant with the hidden hands agenda, which is the One World Order program. Will this event actually happen? I don't know. It's a possible timeline that might or might not happen. But remember this, timelines shift and change due to the choices we make. I believe certain events or chaotic, catastrophic, apocalyptic timelines can be avoided or softened or stopped if enough humans wake up and change their ways for the good. That good being of a benevolent nature, returning to the path of righteousness, higher wisdom, heavenly virtues, the ancient spiritual instructions, living in harmony with the earth, living in alignment with the divine, uniting with each other in the right way, selflessly helping each other, unconditionally loving each other in the right way, correcting the wrongs in this world, embracing good, benevolent morality. So I'm not sharing this to spread fear, but to give people awareness on this event so people can be prepared if it happens, or hopefully stopping this timeline from happening. There's a reason why people get shown these visions, to warn others for preparation or to stop the timeline from happening. If enough of us can awaken to our true divine potential and unite with each other, then this timeline can be stopped. But if we fail to do that, then please at least be prepared. However, it's all about starting the inner and outer work, the internal and external work right now to be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically prepared. Get right with the benevolent divine creator, source. Get right with Mother Earth and return to your ancient organic roots. Have courage, face your fears, dissolve your shadows so it no longer has power over you. Return to living in high purity and a state of benevolence. Reconnect with the pure heart and the spirit within. Do whatever it takes to awaken the organic consciousness and the divine light within and help others do the same. And remember, if we embody these things, if we get right spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, and do those things I just said, obviously it's not an actual instruction manual, but they are the pointers in the correct direction, I believe, that can help us be prepared or stop the timeline. So if we embody these things and do it, if enough of us can do it, I believe the timeline will be stopped, hopefully. So now that you're aware of it, one can stop it if sufficient act upon the knowledge. And I do want to make it clear, it's important to not keep this idea in your energy field. Don't walk around thinking like it's going to happen, because our thoughts, our emotions, our energy, what's within our energy field plays a part in shaping the world around us. So basically, in a nutshell, observe, do not absorb. As long as enough people embody those things I just mentioned, or any chaotic timeline, any chaotic apocalyptic event that is planned will be stopped. So I want to reiterate again, if you are feeling fear, have courage and rise above those fears. That's part of what we're here to do, is to have courage and rise above the fears and take a stand for truth, justice, freedom, for love, all these things. The way this world is being shaped is that humanity is being pushed towards this new world order without realizing. There's a lot of subconscious programming, mind control happening via movies, TV shows, music, everything, everywhere. That's programming things into people, social conditioning, to accept all these apocalyptic events and go with that agenda. So that's why these things need to be spoken about. We need to warn others about it. observe, do not absorb, take action, embody those things. If enough of us do this, we can stop the timeline from happening, or at least be prepared. And one last thing I want to say is this. Some people say there's no such thing as aliens, but at the end of the day, this is how I see it. You may call them aliens, extraterrestrials, star beings, interdimensionals, angels, demons, whatever you like. The point is, they are non-human species, okay? Now, there's benevolent and malevolent in many species, and anything benevolent would not do what was shown to me in the vision. Anything benevolent always asks for consent first. The ones I saw were not asking for consent, okay? Point is, what I'm referring to is that when I say alien, I'm really referring to non-human beings or human hybrids or hybrids. And they're already here because, for those of you know that reptilians live underground, and also reptilian hybrids live amongst us as well as other species hybrids live amongst us. It's not just reptilians that can shapeshift. So non-human species are obviously real. Anyway, I hope this video has helped bring awareness to it, and as I said, now that you're aware of it, one can stop it if sufficient act upon the knowledge. Let us all do our part to have courage, to rise above the fears, and to stand up for freedom, love, truth, and justice. Thank you all for watching.